Hi, it's John from the Gaslight. Just kidding. But John from the Gaslight is bringing you this episode of the Wondering Dutchmen. The Gaslight, located on historic 4th Street in Huntingburg, is your go-to spot for good food, great pizza, and cold beer. John wanted us to remind you that the Gaslight is also your go-to spot for holiday parties. It doesn't even have to be a holiday party. You can host a team, birthday, or class reunion in the back room. The Gaslight will also help your organization raise funds through pizza fundraisers. And you can't forget about bar catering for your next private event. Give John a call today. Also, if you're looking to make a little vacation, holiday, or even beer money on the side, John would like to talk to you about working at the Gaslight. Inquire today.
Wanderers, welcome to the Wondering Dutchmen Podcast. Today's episode is another best of. We were on fall break. I was down at that swamp, lucky to be alive. But take a trip down memory lane with us and enjoy what we did quite a while ago. Today's episode is brought to you by one of our favorites, John Songer and the Gaslight on historic 4th Street in Huntingburg.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Wait a minute. It's only October. But our buddy Logan Clark with Lights by Logan wants you to be in the Christmas spirit this year by decorating your home with lights and other holiday decorations. Let Lights by Logan take the pain out of a holiday decorating and let them do all the work for you. From install to taking down, they do it all. The schedule is filling up fast as Logan and crew service DuBois and the surrounding counties. Give Logan of Lights by Logan a call today at 812-631-4700.
So, could you sell everything you own to buy an RV and travel the country?
No, not a chance.
Me neither.
No.
I'd love to say I could.
I'm too young.
Those people that do that now. Oh, but you look on there's a ton of people that are content creators.
I knew a guy that did it.
That's what they do.
His wife was a traveling nurse.
Yeah.
And he was a, oh boy, I don't know how to put this. He was a military guy. And then he did his time in the military and got out. And then
So he was a retired fella.
well, I don't know. It's not retired. You don't call it, I don't think you retire.
He didn't do his full 20.
No. He just did his mandatory engagement. He may have re-enlisted once. I don't know. It doesn't matter. All I know is that he was in the military and he married a girl that was a traveling nurse, and they sold everything that they owned and bought a gargantuous camper and a pickup. And then every time that she would go on assignment, because most of them are 12-week contracts or whatever they are, they would just go there and live in that camper and she would make ungodly amounts of money, and he would draw his whatever little severance he gets from being in the service, and then they were fine,
Well, but if he's making money from his service, he had to have done.
I don't know what he's doing then. I'm completely unprepared for these facts. See, there again, I'm not. I don't know what my sources are. Well, all I know is that they sold their house, bought a camper and a truck, and went and followed his wife, who was a traveling nurse. And I don't think I could do that. I'm a home-based guy. I like to go home.
I think these people. Here's a situation that know this individual, and they did this, and they had come back through town and met up with them, and it was almost like he was trying to convince himself and telling us how great it was. You know what I mean? He's almost trying to convince himself this was the right move. But I was just there's no way. I have, if to your point, if you were retired and you pack up and you head to Arizona for 3 months, and then you kind of work your way back or do different things like that.
Kids are scattered across the country, so you just...
Yeah, if your kids were grown, you know what I mean? David and I have talked about it 1,000 times, just divorcing our wives and then getting married together, but being straight as hell. And then just having the best camper, the best everything we could imagine, but still having good relationships with our wives.
So why did you have to get married, you two together?
Well,
tax
purposes, and then they could get their whole... single mom stuff, and then we'll split the child support and all that stuff. You know how that all works?
I'm not going to say it's the dumbest plan I've ever heard.
The government subsidies.
But it's probably top 10.
I don't know.
I don't know,
I feel
man.
like you could probably get some pretty good business grants for,
Single mothers.
homosexual obese fellas.
Yeah, homosexual obese fellas.
Oh my gosh.
I bet there's a grant just for that.
Yeah, like some sort of tax bracket that we'd fall into. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it'd be POS.
Oh,
How would that work?
I don't know.
GPOS.
GPOS or LGBTQTPOS. Yeah, that would be that. But like we would be straight though, so we'd have to throw another S.
Well, now we can't do it. We just ruined the.
Yeah, you just ruined your whole thing.
Well, then we'll just like now
Edit this out.
I pronounce you Chuck and Larry. We'll just lie about it.
What a great movie.
Oh yeah, Kevin James, Adam
Sandler. Yeah.
That's a classic, man.
We missed that. We didn't mention that movie. This last episode, we talked about Kevin James and friend of the show and guest host Dustin was talking about all his shitty movies.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
Chuck and Larry was good.
Oh yeah.
The I think here's the other question. Would you, if let's say in this hypothetical, kids are grown up, you're retired, would you do it with like a fifth wheel or pull behind trailer, or would you have a motorhome?
Oh yeah, Class C with a car dolly and a Jeep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, oh yeah, without a doubt.
Really?
Oh yeah, duh.
Why Class C, not Class A?
Money.
Well, the Class C is like a diesel pusher. You know what I mean? So it's like it's smaller. Like it's not.
What's the cab overcut type?
That's
That's
a
what-
Class C.
That's what I'm talking about.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
diesel.
The Class A are the big motor coach.
Yeah.
the big dogs. Yeah,
Yeah.
like the Prevost and.
I'd have a Class A.
But the problem with
something
those
forward.
is that would limit your the where you could go.
Yeah, because not everybody can accommodate such a large rig.
Yeah.
The Chateaus are nice. They're like a 28 or 30 foot cab over unit.
And it's just you and your wife, or you and your partner, or you
Have
and
like three.
your dog, or whoever you.
Well, I assume Janelle and I are, hopefully,
Yeah, knock on wood.
God willing, and the creek don't rise.
Amen.
I was looking at, there was somebody at the resort. It was in the parking lot, but it was a truck with the camper in the bed.
Oh, there was a Bombers player that did that for
and
a while.
and I thought, you know what? You get you a nice big 4-door truck.
Ooh,
You got a nice big, because it's just you and her.
you definitely don't want to go around corners very fast with them units.
No, a little top heavy.
My
but I
dad
mean,
had
would
one
that
on
be
his Silverado way back in the day?
who did?
My dad.
Nice.
But I've seen some pictures. Like
Hell
trucks
yeah, you
aren't made
did.
the way they were,
Yeah.
and like those things get heavy enough now to have all the amenities. Like it was like a big dually, like crew cab dually, but it was like
Oh God.
it
I
snapped.
could see that happening.
Yeah, with these aluminum beds and all
Well,
that.
I thought
There's something to that effect. Like the truck was just so light, and it was truck's rated to pull a lot, but it's bed
not to haul.
a lot.
bed capacity.
The I saw where I saw what I would want to do is if you had the toy hauler version
Oh yeah.
that you could pack your motorcycle and your golf cart in there,
Yeah.
because you don't want to go to the campground without your golf cart.
No.
I mean, how you go around and meet people?
Exactly.
You're not going to walk.
Well, I mean, you can, but
Yeah, well, who would want to do that?
we could get e-bikes. That's a
Oh,
huge
yeah.
thing. We've seen a bunch of them down
You
at
know how
Lincoln,
expensive those are?
like $1,600 for a good.
Yeah. So you buy you and your missus.
Well, I don't
those,
know,
you can
dude. If
get
we're retired and we got a diesel pusher Class C motorhome, I mean, surely to
But
God,
for that money, you can get a golf cart between the
Podcast
two
money.
of you.
yeah, you're right.
Hashtag podcast money.
Yeah. No shit. Well,
Can't wait till we get picked up by somebody that wants this.
Wow, that'd be so cool.
Or we'll just do this for a couple more
that's
years
fine.
and then be done.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, did I say that out loud? Shit.
I don't know, man. I
bad.
think like that whole lifestyle, the travel,
The nomad lifestyle?
yeah, like a gypsy, stuff like that. Like that would be cool.
Very
but
nice.
I think yeah, it's nice. I think it would be wild to like really not have any home. Though. You know what I mean? Like I think I would want to have a home base.
Yeah.
Like as far as like it, the way the topic reads, sell everything,
Yeah.
buy an RV, and travel the country. But like I think I would still want to have a.
Yeah, I don't think it'd ever sell everything.
home
But then I
base.
couldn't buy anything that you could really travel in, so I'd just fly everywhere in a car.
But then you'd have to pay for accommodations, and it would be just the same.
What would be
as
the
going on
advantage?
vacation?
I don't know. I just feel like you wouldn't have time to travel the world in an RV if you still had a house. Then you got to pay somebody to take care of it. It's going to grow up. Shit's going to go to pot if you're gone for months at a time. Squatters.
Squatters, people frogging. You watch that movie? Frogging, pretty creepy.
What if
I suppose you could Airbnb your place.
yeah. What would you do? Like, what region of the country would you go into for let's say the winter time?
Southwest.
You would go southwest. What would you go?
Yeah.
I pegged you for a Florida guy.
Yeah, probably. I'll peg you. Probably that. Yeah, probably Florida. But I wouldn't go way south. I'd probably go, I don't know. That shithole's pretty awesome year round. But I mean, it still gets a little warm or cool in that end.
Yeah,
I'd probably
during
have
the
to go-
wintertime, it's probably still gets into the 60s.
I'd probably have to go down. I'd have to go a little farther, but I don't know, dude. I'm a snow guy too. My wife, not a chance. Like, she may get her own RV, and then we'll meet back up when it gets nice. But
She doesn't like the winter?
No, God, no. She hates cold weather, dude.
Really?
Oh yeah, she's a beach bum for sure. Like, if we would move south before we went anywhere further north.
I told Janelle, I said the perfect thing to do is if you bought a lot on one of those islands and you basically built you kind of like a kitchen.
stilt house.
No,
Just like he's gonna say like
like a camping spot, but you have like your outdoor kitchen, kind of like your outdoor
hell?
shed.
God dang it, like not a gazebo, a shelter house almost with a kitchen in it.
Kind of, but you still stay on your camper and you got all that stuff, but you have your kitchen and your dining room where you can at least
That's
be.
like what old neighbor down the road here. It's what he had down there at old Rocky Point. Like, it was like a building.
Yeah.
With a
And then
kitchen
you could still build your
type
thing,
thing.
like you could still build your stuff on stilts, have you a nice bathroom and shower and all that other stuff, but nice porch where you can look out. And then you're there, and then you go north for the
Now see,
fall summer.
buddy of mine's dad and his buddies, they all have RVs, and they went in, not together, and bought any one property, but they each said, okay, hey, I'm going to go down to Tennessee, close to this place we like to go buy an acre or two, put in a couple pads, septic, and then like a little bathroom house. And another one bought a place in Florida, did the same thing. Not really a campground, but a place to get 2 or 3.
Oh yeah.
Then one out in Colorado, and then I think somebody bought one somewhere like I don't know, Texas, Oklahoma, something. But then they could all, hey, we're going to go down to this property this time, and they'd just travel around and hit them up, so they didn't have to mess with campgrounds.
That'd be neat.
Now, if you had, let's say the podcast money comes in for us, that or other business adventures.
When it comes.
When it comes, yeah.
Yeah.
Would you be a second home guy? Would you have one?
I'd buy a condo in Florida, or like a house like what we're staying at in SGI, if I knew it was nice enough that people to rent it year round.
What about you?
Without a doubt.
Would it
It would be an income property though. Like second home.
until it's paid off?
Yeah, which probably wouldn't take long. The way we pay for things in that shithole.
Well, yeah. Janelle thinks I'm crazy, but I'd go north.
Really?
I want a house on the
Michigan.
west coast of Michigan,
Yeah.
on Lake Michigan.
I'd want a place in Colorado.
Sure you
I
would,
really
Dave.
like the mountains.
I love the mountains.
Colorado.
Yeah, Cheech and Chong.
right.
Yeah,
A little glonky.
yeah. A little of that blueberry yum yum.
What? Ludacris called. He wants his song back.
He can have it. No, I just wondered about it because when you stroll through like I do, and probably what you guys do, looking at other people's stuff, and every once in a while I'll get onto the Nomad Camper TikTok. It's like 6 kids, 3 dogs. See how we live.
And
What
it's
a
like a
plane.
gutted out school bus.
Yeah, and then on one of them, the couple, they had a whole freaking gym that they packed up and put into everything.
I seen a guy have a toy hauler one time. It might have been at Lincoln. That like they bought it like specifically to not even have a toy in it, but to use that toy hauler because it had like a porch.
Yeah, the porch is
Like
great.
It had like a porch thing, like where the toy hauler would fold out,
yeah,
and then they had like screens with the magnets.
yeah.
You know the.
The year I went to the Boogie, they had those, and they elevate them up, and that's what they put the stripper poles
Well,
on.
see, I was me and I'll let him remain nameless, but me and another friend of mine, big fan of the show,
Yeah.
bald-headed feller. We went up to the Boogie, and he and I were bellied up to the old Tommy lift that had on a box truck that had the damn old stripper pole on there, and that was awesome.
By the way, can I point out an observation of
Go
you
ahead.
without you getting mad?
Go ahead.
This guy. Hey, don't mean to get personal, but
Oh boy.
hey, don't want to describe. I don't want to tell you who it is, but here's every characteristic to describe it.
How many bald people do you know?
I know of one
That's-
that you know, two.
That's a big fan of the show. Former motorcycle rider.
Well, now you're doing it. See, you're going way farther than I did.
I bet if we polled the consensus, I bet when that individual listens to this episode, he's,
He's
going to
gonna
think,
text you,
that
"You
son of a bitch.
Well, the funny thing is it was all in good fun. So
Oh, okay.
Supporting
Hey,
single mothers.
Here we go.
Don't
Moving
mean to
on.
get personal. Any or howdy.
moving on. Here, I think this is what we need to do. Where's Casey's mic at? We'll go ahead and just turn that off.
At Blessinger Insurance, Chad Blessinger works to provide personalized, local insurance solutions that you can count on. From auto and home to farm and business coverage, Chad works with trusted carriers to offer policies that fit your unique needs. With decades of experience in serving DuBois County and the surrounding southern Indiana area, Chad is dedicated to protecting what matters most to you. Whether you're seeking personal or commercial insurance, Chad is here to help. Give Chad a call today and see what he can do for you. Yeah.
What you got, Smoke?
Walkie freaking talkie.
Amen, dude.
That was the highlight of my whole trip. Was the drive down and back getting to play on the walkie-talkies.
You two clowns talking to each other on walkie-talkies was
Yeah.
the highlight of your trip.
And everything with 10-4.
Yeah.
Roger that.
Roger that.
You know, you didn't have to go down to Florida to do that. You could have just sat here in
But it was
Smoker's
way
Lounge.
cooler.
But we're driving, though.
Yeah.
Like anything we'd see on the side road, God dang, did you see that one? Or, whatever. I got to get it.
Did you see that booger wolf back there?
I got to get a better look at these warlocks. Hold on here.
You know how much trouble I get in if I told Jenna I was going to get in the truck and just follow Mace around for 4 hours?
Yeah.
Back road and talk.
Talking on walkie-talkies, buddy. So when David said that in the beginning that we were going to take walkie-talkies, I was just like, dude, that is awesome. Like, yeah, yes, sir, we're going to do that.
Yeah, I'm happy for you guys.
Well, you left your... I'm not doing this again. I'm not doing this again. Like, I'm not putting up with it anymore. Like, you
What did I do?
You had just as equal... Like, we had one for you with your name on it. And we said, hey, this is when we're leaving, and and you didn't come.
There is nobody in this universe that thought that you guys would leave promptly at 4 o'clock. I believed he would be waiting at the end of the driveway at 4
Did
o'clock.
we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. We made it work.
Yeah. Well,
I know you ran into some car trouble, and it's not your fault.
Yeah.
It's fine. And then also another thing, which
I didn't realize we were ahead of you.
yeah, once you got because that's where that old exit pissing stuff comes in. Like you guys are gone
Because we made it down there in 11 and a half.
yeah.
Yeah, we definitely did. Well, we had to stop at Walmart in Dothan.
Yeah.
That was a 2-hour stop, I bet.
That's a bad strategy call there.
Why? We do it every time. That's where we stop. But we don't go out to eat though.
Dothan's such a pain to get through.
Not really. It was this time because of
I guess I've not been there before, but
the construction was a pain in the nuts.
see it
And
being better if there's no.
we went to Sam's also.
And what do you think about them hosting the National Peanut Festival?
What do you think about that giant peanut looking like
Looks
a
like a
giant
pecker.
veiny penis?
That's pretty cool.
That's rough.
I asked when we came back the first time, I go, hey, what are you folks in Alabama doing? This was to a friend of the program, Andy McHugh. What are you folks in Alabama stealing Georgia's thunder by hosting the National
Alabama's
Peanut
always
thing?
been in the peanut place.
Yeah, but if you ask people on the street, who do you think produces more peanuts, Georgia, Alabama? They tell you
Alabama.
Georgia.
Georgia makes peaches, not peanuts.
I don't know.
Do you eat them slimy ass
No.
boiled ones?
Yeah, I've never.
I
done
know.
God damn.
I've done it before, but it's
no,
not.
they some friends of ours that live over here, they do it. Like they'll go to Rural King and get them and boil them themselves, just because they like them so much. I think it's
I've never had one.
I think
disgusting.
I think friends of the program, Andy McHugh and Gene Mattingly, are out on boiled peanuts, and them boys are from the South.
Yeah.
So I think they're a tourist trap.
I'll tell you what I'm out on.
What?
Oysters.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, I could manage it, but I don't see what all the hype's about. Like, it wasn't.
Well, Like, what do you mean?
I'd never had oysters before, so Mace had a whole bunch of the just oysters, you know. Like,
Raw.
You went raw?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a raw guy.
That's the
and
only
then
way
I got a half dozen of these cooked ones all done up with like
That's the
cheddar
way to do
and
it.
jalapenos, and
Those are good. That's how I do it.
yeah, it was just okay.
If you like seafood,
I think it's a win in Rome thing, Dave.
yeah, it is. It is 100%.
Because those things were in the water, living their best life, and then next thing you know, they're on your plate.
They're getting slurped.
well,
down
that's
by
the best
some-
kind of food to have.
Yeah.
Fresh.
The walkie-talkies, though.
Mace would carry his in his front pocket and go into stores,
Yeah.
so I'd make moaning noises and stuff while he was.
That son of a bitch. Well, we went to McDonald's. Well, no, we did not. We went to Walmart, and we were like, hey, take the walkies, and we're going to split up. That way we can knock shit off the list. So the whole way, and I got that thing, and I said, you got to turn the volume as loud as it'll go. So I got hit. You know, he's over here, and I'm over here, and I got it in my shirt pocket with that, you know, I got that thing on 10,000 the whole time. And he's like, got bread over, you know, and I'm like, 10-4 on the bread, you know, like, so it was just a spectacle, and everybody was laughing, and it was a good time. And we were literally like 30-some-year-old kids, you know what I mean, with walkie-talkies.
I'm so
Weston
happy for
asked
you
like
guys.
9 times. He's like, Dad, can I try? I'm like, no.
No, you don't even look
You
at
got
it.
your phone. Get out of here.
Not even allowed to touch it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you guys.
Yeah, well,
I really.
man,
I hate I missed out on
you're
it.
in or you're out. The thing is that the walkies, like if we get split up in the traffic though, the range was
Like a
little-
half a mile.
It was a little rough, but we made it work.
Well, I mean, I guess the only thing is just next trip, you guys got to put in CB radios.
That's
I got one in the attic.
I know I could get one too,
My
but
K40's magneted on the roof of the shop.
yeah,
Been there for 10 years.
unreal. That would be so cool. We could get
that-
like some unit in 510s with some little wheels,
Go
magnet
get them
mount.
peaked. And
Yeah, get them
Beep,
tuned
beep,
up so we could
20.
talk to Paris from Florida or some shit.
Paris from Florida. Yeah, no, that's cool when you kind of travel in a group like
It
that.
is. It's fun. Carpooling. I mean, it's kind of a pain in the ass. Like there was some times where we were like, God damn it, you know, the traffic was weird, and you'd get lost, and I'd get back, and hey, we need to stop to eat here, but the other car's not hungry, and like some things like that we ran into, you know. But it's like for the most part, we did our best to stick together.
I'm actually surprised, and somebody probably there was some bingo cards at home that didn't win because they thought maybe you guys would come back mad at each other. So I'm
No.
glad you guys,
yeah,
you know,
it was
were
a
able to
pretty
keep
good week.
keep it
We
together.
did really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm real. You know, that's good. It was a
I
good
think
test for you
kids were
guys.
ready to come home probably 2
Yeah.
years before.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready to come back.
No.
I mean, I was after
That's what I told
the
Janelle.
bellyache and stuff I had, but other than that,
I told Janelle it was probably 3 days in, 4 days in, 3 days in, and I was like, I could really go back.
after about the fourth or fifth half gallon of vodka, I was like, man, I need a break. And them short shitters. Our house had short shitters, like the shorts. And I was so damn. I mean, you might as well just shit in a hole in the ground. Like I was so tired of squatting that low, man.
And I was missing
my
bidet.
bidet. Yes, like I don't know how many times we'd have a conversation about.
On the walkie-talkies?
No,
No,
like
no,
a
you
real
breakfast
person.
table.
when
You
we were
guys should have
sitting.
pooped together like that.
Well,
Did you not sync up your periods that well?
no, but I just shit a lot. You know, that was my problem. Like we went.
Did
through
you talk to Doc Flamian about that?
Why? No.
It just seems like an unhealthy amount of pooping.
Vacation belly. You don't ever get vacation belly?
No.
Oh
You
God!
just stay regular as rain, even
Yeah.
on vacation.
How would you get vacation belly?
What are you talking about? I drank. We drank 5 half gallons of vodka between 4 people in 5 days. Yeah,
And
what do you-
like,
and 5 and a half cases of beer, and we ate shrimp and like we ate like
we
king-
fried breakfast every morning.
we
on
ate
the
like
black sugar
kings,
on the
man.
griddle.
We ate like kings.
We cooked 10 pounds of bacon, 5 pounds of sausage links, 9 pounds of
Hamburger meat.
then fresh sausage. Just
Yeah.
Did I tell you what the one guy told me why the grocery store, the Island grocery store went away?
No.
Jacked up the rent on them.
Yeah, you did say that. Yeah.
So,
Now it's some candy shop.
which we went into, the kids were just,
Offstruck.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, we steered clear.
We want this. We want that. Well, they had behaved. They'd done a really good job. So,
Our sweet treat was the ice cream that night. That was one.
at Aunt Abby's.
Yeah. Which was good. It was good cream. Good stuff.
It was good. It was good.
Well, we got them waffle cones there at the house.
Oh, yeah. We got a box of drumsticks. That's
Yeah,
right.
that's what those called.
Yeah.
It's chili season, baby. Our buddies at Merkley and Son should be your first stop this chili season. One, you can get the meats you need for your chili and probably some seasonings too. The second reason, you can get some of those extra things that go well with a bowl of chili. Like, for instance, you can have a good old thick slice of cracker bologna, a snap dog, a frank, or even a Merkley seasoned patty on the side of your chili. Some may say that chili soup is enough of a meal itself. Well, those people probably don't enjoy life. Get over to Merkley's today and see the fellas and get what you need for chili season. We do appreciate it. So now, big fella, lead.
So my topic just basically says TikTok cooking. Have you ever done it?
So can I? I don't mean to critique. It's not a Brazil comment like Dave doesn't like for us to do. But the show is all about wondering, not topics. So you were wondering about TikTok cooking, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought you said.
What do you mean?
Oh boy.
If-
The show's, where we talk about what we all wonder about.
Oh, did I say I was thinking?
No, you said my
just-
topic.
Your topic. Like, hey, I was wondering about,
Okay.
it's all
Yeah.
about branding.
That's okay.
Splitting hairs over here.
Yeah.
Here, come here, let me split one.
So I was wondering
There it is.
Oh boy.
about TikTok cooking.
Yeah.
Just made one the other day.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay, so there we go. That's what I was looking for. I have found so many recipes via the TikToks that I will save them and go back and then go to the store and buy what they like. Basically, it's a visual cookbook, and it's mostly obviously really unhealthy shit 95% of the time, but God bless, are they good.
So the other day I made pizza sliders. So you cut the King's Hawaiian rolls in halvesies.
Oh, yeah. Put some sauce on there.
Put your sauce. Put your mozzarella. I used pepperoni. And then you threw some provolone on top of that. So it created a nice kind of like thick sandwich consistency. And then threw some pizza sauce on top of that. Threw it on there, covered, baked for 20, 25 minutes. Nice and melty.
Better be good with some of that everything seasoning on top.
Melted some butter
there
and
you go.
put some garlic, Parmesan. I didn't have any of the everyday seasoning, but a little bit of the Italian.
Everyday season.
Isn't that what it is?
Anything.
Anything. I said everything. That's my fault.
Anything. And it turned to kids love them. Janelle loved them.
No, it's not. It's everything bagel. You're right. Everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My bad.
So, but that was my latest. I've got some. I'm on this. It's kind of maybe a topic on its own, but I'm on a big kick on what you can do with these King's Hawaiian rolls.
Oh yeah.
Because there's one that's like a cinnamon roll recipe. Where you kind of carve out the middle, and then you put your cream cheese icing in there with the cinnamon mix of everything. And I don't know, I love it. I love it seeing it. And also, cooking TikTok keeps me off of cancer TikTok, which some reason I jump into that algorithm a lot. But yeah, cooking TikTok's good. Smoking TikTok's good. Not like
Cigarettes?
smoking meats.
Oh.
Smoking meats is
Now,
good.
see, I don't use recipes, but I get inspired a lot to just rummage through the cupboard. Like earlier this week, since this probably could have been part of your first topic. Another thing that's kind of a pain in the ass about vacation time.
Operation Fridge Clean Out.
Right. So you don't want a whole bunch of stuff in there. So we haven't gone to the grocery to restock anything. So we're kind of getting down to
The nitty gritty.
the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
But I seen somebody have a tater tot casserole on the TikTok, and I'm like, oh man, I bet I got enough stuff to rig up something like that. And I got a couple real picky kids, Wyatt may be picky, but he's decent enough not to tell me about it.
Yeah, nice
Like
kid.
he'll eat it.
He's a good kid.
And he'll like, oh, what do you think, buddy? He's like, yeah, it's not bad. It's good. It's just it's not as good as that other stuff. But he'll always get a second. The other kids are like, yeah, that looks gross. I'm like, well, it's a casserole. It's not supposed to look good.
Yeah, casseroles don't look good.
But anyway, so I don't get into like, oh, they said this ingredient, that ingredient, and where to get it at. I just kind of
Do it.
Kentucky windage, and looks like probably a little bit of this and a sprinkle of that. And
I'm very surprised by that because your personality screams everything has to be in order.
yeah, I'm
Not
a
your
weird-
personality. That's not fair. My
like
personality screams that. Your
I'm
personality
very
is like,
OCD about things, but
like
Cookies
the bills,
not one of 'em?
like the bills in your wallet.
oh, they all got to be the same.
I
correct?
encountered another individual that does that, and I called him out hard.
I don't know how you can live.
He
if
stood
you
in
don't do
line. He stood in line and did it before
Yeah.
he moved on.
that. When I paid for my lottery tickets and Pepsi with a hundo today, and he had to give me a bunch of change, so I had to sit there and there's people
enveloping invite money.
That's exactly what it was. So I get everything lined up and situated.
Move on, dude. Get out of the way. Take that
My
wad.
transaction wasn't over.
Huh?
I was still putting my change away.
Yeah. Get your shit. Pay for it. Get your change. Walk to your car and then do it. Don't stand at the damn counter and do
You know
all
how hard
that.
it is to put your wallet in your pocket while you're sitting down? I'm a front pocket wallet guy.
You know how infuriating it is to stand behind you with a handful of shit, watching you count your money back into your wallet while I'm sitting there on the verge of dropping crap.
Not as
because you're
bad.
sitting there counting your money.
Not as
putting it
bad
back
as
into
the
your wallet.
asshole that's arguing with the attendant about their lottery tickets that were losers, thinking they were winners because they don't know how to read.
Yeah.
And then taking their $10 of winnings and reinvesting in it. I'd much rather stand behind this guy because at least he's doing something productive than the asshole that's got the Hoosier Lotto thing.
Oh, the booklet?
The
Was
Hoosier
it my
Lotto
dad?
booklet.
Was it my dad? The bicklet? Was it my dad? My dad.
No,
been
it
playing
wasn't
the
your
same
dad.
numbers for.
Hey, by the way, I'm going to
27.
shout out your father.
Yeah.
Your father was out pumping gas in the old missile or rocket or whatever you called it, her van, your mother's van,
Spaceship.
with his arm in the old sling.
Yeah.
Your mother was in. He still treats her like a princess after all these
Oh,
years.
he said I gotta go back to work, buddy. I said why? He said because your mother's gonna kill me. She said, I gotta go back to work. She's gonna kill me.
But I was proud of it. Old Jay's out there pumping gas.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's a good old boy. So I made chicken Alfredo tortellini.
Maybe we should find a TikTok recipe for Florida.
Well, I mean, yeah, we could do it. We could wing it. We could leave one option open for dinner one night and just go up to the old Piggly Wiggly and get what we need and make it. That'd be neat. That'd be spontaneous. That'd be neat. Yeah.
Or we'll do a bunch of flat iron tortilla pizzas.
I'm down. So they,
I'm all over the place.
I love it.
You're taking
I'm not
Yes.
taking the Blackstone, but I got a 2-burner camp stove, like 14-inch by 30-inch.
Yeah.
And I got a griddle top for it.
Yeah.
So that way, when
Is that
we do our
freestanding?
It's got legs, yeah.
Yeah.
But Lieutenant Dan,
What do
you
you?
ain't got
What
no
do we?
legs.
Where's the propane? What do we do for that?
Well, I got a big camper-sized propane tank I'm going to take down there.
And you're going to haul that down?
We're going to have to figure we ain't going to get very far without it.
Yeah, you're
I
exactly.
tell you
right.
what, you guys are hauling a ton of shit.
Yeah, because we cook on vacation. We don't go out to eat every day.
Whoa.
That's okay.
Don't
No,
you
no, no,
dare.
No, We've
How
had this
you said it-
conversation.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, gents, we're all buddies here.
Yeah, God bless America.
No, you guys.
Whoa! Love it. But no, this chicken.
But hold on, can I explain why we
Yep.
do?
Mm-hmm.
So some of it is credit card points because we have a travel card and we cash some of them back.
Money falling out of your nose. Go ahead.
No, that's couldn't be even further from the truth. But it's just we like we'll do breakfast and lunch,
Yeah.
and when it comes to dinner, like we just enjoy getting into the local fair and spending that money because we
Yeah, but you're going to be
love
there a
patties.
week, and there's only like 3 places to go.
Yeah, but if we have like a long beach day or we get
yeah.
together for dinner one night, like it balances out to where it's not too crazy.
Right. I mean, we got this menu planned.
Yeah.
But I hope to make it up there one day, 2 or maybe twice or whatever.
Well, if I get you to the gate code to get in.
Not to your place. I'm talking to Patty's or the Blue Parrot. No, I have no desire to go to your hobnobbing. No, I'm not taking my shoes off to go in your house, bud.
No, but I was asking Janelle. I was like, where did we eat at last? So when I think we first got
A place
there,
where sentences don't end in prepositions.
huh?
I love it. There would be the perfect time for the cha-ching.
Well,
I think
you
it's
can
called
push it.
rim shot. I think it's what it's called on there.
You can push it.
no,
Push
it's
it.
too late.
Push it.
It's gone already.
Push it real good.
Is it this one?
You got it muted.
Yep, sure did.
You still
You
muted.
still muted.
Okay.
The red button.
Attaboy, big fella.
Hey, there we got it.
Great job.
Found
So
it.
proud
Oh,
of you. Yeah. You know, it'll be good.
That's good. That's
So
good.
back to where we were at.
TikTok recipes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the smoked street corn dip, I found that on TikTok. The smoked cream cheese.
We made a bunch of that at Viv's.
cream cheese.
Yeah, use taco seasoning on some of them just because Dad saw it on TikTok. Or
Yeah, that's a good one too. So the smoked cream. Quit messing with your mic.
Sorry.
You're really stroking the hell out of that deal there. Oh boy, the smoked TikTok.
Smoked TikTok.
Smoked cream cheese came from the old Ticky Tack. I've made a what the hell else? Like a lot of tortellini shit. A lot of
Oh, I like
pasta.
a tortellini.
Do you do the tortellini on your Blackstone?
No. It's
I
a
seen
boil it.
that. Though.
I just don't know how that would work.
Steam it. The guy I seen today, he made a buffalo chicken tortellini and he took bacon up,
Yeah.
like you know what I'm talking about, the bacon up.
Probably Merkley's bacon.
No,
No, I think it's called bacon up.
it's
Oh,
called
it's the
bacon up.
product. It's
like
bacon
a
fat.
shortening fat.
Yeah, it's
thing.
bacon grease, basically.
Basically, yeah, that's been refined and all that shit. Which, by the way, is expensive as hell. So
Did you guys see the odds and ends pieces, pounds of bacon at the local
Yes.
grocery store for $1.99?
no,
Oh, anyway.
Was it from Merkley's?
No.
Then I
then
didn't.
I'm out. But anyway,
Hey, for camping bacon, it was.
Shout out Bradley and John Boy.
they
And Eric, because he shows up to shit.
So yeah, that's right, and Eric, because he shows up for shit. But he
guys.
put bacon up on the griddle, like on the Blackstone, and then put breaded, like I'm assuming they're pre-cooked, but like breaded chicken strips, and laid them on the Blackstone and like crisped them up.
Yeah.
And then he took the tortellini
Crisp.
Tortellini.
and then put a shit ton of
good.
put a bunch of water, like he had water in a squirt bottle, and
Yeah, a little water
High
trough.
quality H2O.
soaked the hell out of them, and
Water
then
sucks.
put a dome
It
over
really,
top
really
of them
sucks.
and steamed them.
Steamy.
Pretty wild. But yeah, there's all kinds of shit on TikTok that sounds really good. All right, moving on.
Moving on.
Well, did we not have another TikTok recipe?
No, nope.
We're at 12 minutos.
Are you done? Or
We're
are
totally
you
fine.
upset?
Yep, no, we're good. Southern Indiana Hardwoods is kind of like a Swiss Army knife. They sell the Green Mountain pellet grills. They sell the accessories for the grills. They sell the amazing pellets. And guess what? They also sell heating pellets. Listen, there's more than one way to keep warm in the upcoming cold season. One of them is with Southern Indiana Hardwoods heating pellets. Reach out to Nick today and see how you can better utilize this alternative heating source.
So I don't know how to broach this topic very well, but I'm gonna get to it. I had to take Rhino down to his ENT. Cool dude, by the way. Like he's just like a normal northern Wisconsin guy. Dubois County last name. Just not who you would think is a doctor. Does a great job. Does a great job. Ryan really likes him. So we cut down 41 and then hung a right to get to Deaconess Midtown. And I don't know what road that is. Virginia, maybe. Whatever it is down there. So from my Evansville days, I knew there was a gentleman's club there.
Yep.
And I think it was the Busybody. I think it was there. Because at one time, I think when I was in school at Evansville, there was Scores, Lucky Lady, Busybody, and then there was another one that I think was on 41 and Diamond in that area.
Yes, that's the one I went to. What the hell was that one called?
I can't remember.
Was it the She Lounge?
That one up there might have been the She Lounge, and this one might have been the Busybody. So the one I'm talking about is on 41 in Virginia.
So the one I'm talking about is the one off of Diamond.
Yeah, that one I think was the She Lounge, and then so this one
which
was
it was currently inhabited by a actual motorcycle club, and I think they actually might have gotten some trouble recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
Yeah, we don't need to go into those waters.
no.
So, anyways, I roll by and I'm like, oh, that used to be the Busybody, and now it's got a new name on it. So as we're coming back, I'm sitting there at the light. I was like, I wonder if they're on Facebook. So I look them up. Look, I didn't know what it still was anymore. My assumption was it was still a gentleman's club, but I just wanted to confirm.
Yeah.
Curiosity. We're sitting at the light. I look it up. It is. And I see where some guy has left about 3 or 4 comments, reviews on their Facebook page. And so that got me thinking, when you post stuff online, generally there's kind of a paper trail of, David Smoker commented on this, or, Zach Masoner shared this, or, this, that, and another. Mm-hmm. And I sat there and I go, why in the hell would you rate and review a gentleman's establishment?
Because they're true patriots.
One hell of a model American.
I got a buddy from high school
that rates and reviews gentleman clubs?
But he's found like 2 Facebook groups, and like that is his pastime. He will go on websites and just search gentlemen's clubs in different areas to find these reviews, and then he'll share them on his Facebook page. Like I just read one today. I got a kick that you put this on there, because there's one guy complaining because he said one of the strippers karate chopped me in the neck because I wouldn't buy her cheese fries.
Oh my God.
But
Hey,
like,
hey, big boy, buy me some cheese fries. Ma'am, I don't think so.
3 times a month, he's got a good review that somebody's put on there.
That's amazing. I just, I look at
So
that.
there's legitimately
so
like a
cringeworthy.
Yelp for titty bars.
They'll be on Yelp. They'll have, most of them have Facebook pages.
Yeah,
they'll roll by. So like this, I forget what it was.
Here's another thing. Why would you? Okay, so you're telling me that if you've got this wild hair up your ass and you're ready to go to a booby bar, you're going to take the time to look at a review and see how they sketch out from all these other tuggers that go in there?
Yeah.
The problem is you're looking at it from someone like us that has been to one.
Oh, yeah.
Or, that happens. I think there's another demographic that's just, we'll go down to the Legion. That's a pretty common thing to do. Or,
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder what watering hole in this town's good to go to for
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like a traveling man or somebody like that.
I think there's a whole demographic of people that probably spend a lot more money in.
Well, I just
set establishments.
I come across one in Georgia called Uncle Buck's Booby Bungalow. They got biscuits and gravy wrestling.
Yeah, what they name those things is unbelievable. I'm trying to look up the name of it. But I just to me, I just was kind of.
So I probably
shocked by it.
Around here, like with Gentlemen's Club, so I used to go to a few of them, back in the day. Of course I was not married at the time or anything like that, so I was, not breaking the laws.
It's called Ponytails. Ponytails, because that's Columbia Street. Their page is Arts and Entertainment.
Okay.
4.3 out of 11 reviews.
Somebody's got a low one.
Well, let's see.
Must have been a 1-star in there somewhere.
Well,
they were out of toilet paper in the bathroom.
This was actually a female
had
review.
to shit real bad, and I have no tickets.
This place is a joke. They always got some people.
God, we need to
smart
make this
ass
a segment.
bartenders.
We need to
and
make
anytime
this a
you try have fun, they always trying to make you leave.
Trying. Is that TRYN? Trying?
Let's see here. Trying.
Oh,
trying.
okay.
Was
there any?
Then Justin, Frankie is the best dancer. She's very friendly and makes sure you have a great time. Arrington commented, Best club in town. 100. Beautiful dancers. Awesome bartenders. This one, beautiful dancers, serves alcohol, lap dames, starting at $25.
What a deal.
Yeah, whatever lap dames are. Let's see.
What's the wildest thing you ever seen at one?
I don't know that I've ever.
Huh?
I guess I've never seen anything other than what you would expect to see.
Well, I seen a platter full of silver dollar sandwiches. This is no joke. I seen a platter full of silver dollar sandwiches at a gentleman's club, which was placed about 5 or 6 feet, 10 feet outside of the gentleman's restroom. Like the bath, like you would, here's the stage, here's all the seats, and then like on the back wall is where the bathroom was. And then they had just like put a card table out there with a pretzel bowl and a big ass thing of silver dollar sandwich.
What is a silver dollar sandwich?
Huh?
It's like those little
Like a little finger.
King's
like,
Hawaiian roll.
Okay.
like a
Yeah,
finger
yeah,
sandwich, like a
okay,
slider,
like a
I guess you
slider,
could
yeah,
say.
yeah.
Yeah, like a silver
Well,
dollar.
what kind of sandwich was it?
Well, like ham and usually they're ham and cheese or
and then you kind of had to decorate them up however you wanted.
chicken salad.
There was a-
chicken salad. Why did I say chicken salad
I
or
don't know
something
why you
like
did.
that? But I seen a guy like literally go into the bathroom
Oh no!
and then come out of the bathroom and just load up a plate and go sit right back on Perv Row. And he's sitting there just, looking up.
eating a turkey and cheese silver dollar sandwich.
Just hammering a freaking cheese sandwich.
They
Like, what are we doing here, man? What-
there was a place in
excuse
Grand
me,
Rapids.
sir. Can you get that? You got some cheese in your mustache. Could you get that out here before you put your face on my breast, please?
There in Grand Rapids, they were basically bikini bars because of local ordinance. They weren't allowed to partake. And there was a place that they did a breakfast buffet. So they were open till like 3 a.m.
Get out
and then they opened the breakfast buffet till 6.
Oh my god!
And it was I've heard, never participated.
Allegedly.
No, never participated.
Oh yeah.
Never participated, but from sources, boots on the ground, one of the top 5 breakfasts they've ever had.
Oh my.
And so then, like the girls that are finishing up the night, then they turn into waitresses, and they kind of turn the lights on a little bit. You eat breakfast, and the bar
home.
part of it is done, and then it just is what it is. But
I could see that being
very
problematic.
But like, why would somebody feel the need to leave a review? Like, I guess maybe you don't care about what your public perception is, but
Maybe that is your public perception. Maybe that's
you're the
just
guy that goes and rates and reviews
Maybe in
gentlemen
your
clubs?
crowd.
God dang it! That guy's here again. Get
Hey,
your
you wanna-
pasties on.
Flick that state bird off the table
Oh,
there.
get out of here! They're back.
Yeah, the bean field was shelled behind us,
Yeah.
and it's. So I don't know. I just find it kind of entertaining.
Well,
I
I
kind
get,
of find
like-
it funny.
Like David said, though, like if you were a guy that like you go on business all the time or whatever, and say you fly into a city that's got 6 or 8 of them, you know what I mean? I mean, why would you not just jump onto Google and say,
Which one has the best silver dollar sandwiches?
yeah, or which one's got the at the this has got like a 4.9 out of 5 or a 4
So-
whatever.
Or maybe he's looking for something real specific, like, one-legged,
So the
little people.
So the place on Meridian, south
With,
of Indianapolis, right by the 465 37 intersection there.
Yeah.
That place there, I've always wondered about it. So when I was coming back from Indy, and this is why this
You just
topic-
stopped in there.
No, they pulled right in. They weren't open. But
Don't forget to rate and review.
well, that's what I just wanted to see, like, what kind of club is this like? Because where it's at, I would find it to be very sketchy. Because
Oh wow!
every serial killer I ever knew was a truck driver or somebody that
Yeah.
hauled cross.
now I don't think that.
Well, shots fired. Hey, back it up here now.
Oh, I know. I'm a son of a truck driver. He'll be. Anyways, but it was just. It's just one of those things. So I read it and it's like sounded like a place where maybe would probably be a good time. It didn't, because you're trying to find a little bit of a shadiness.
Oh man,
If somebody says, "Hey, wrong kind of neighborhood,"
I've been into some
depending
really
on who you
sketchy
are,
ones, man,
and then
bad ones.
just roll from there.
Yeah.
And and to our female listeners, because we do have a large female listening population.
Mm-hmm.
It's not because,
Man, there's not a lot of wiener bars around here either.
I don't
Like for the females.
Yeah, but who? I
I
mean,
don't think that's a big a thing.
Oh yeah,
I agree they exist.
My warden was invited to go to one. I think in Nashville. I think, or there's.
I feel like though if you tallied up
Oh no,
one versus the other in the country.
the booby bungalow versus the old wiener bar. I mean, it's drastic.
no chance.
Yeah,
But they,
Chippendales. Whatever.
Chippendales.
We should start one. We could become like
Hey, according
Magic
to
Mike.
Farley. Remember that?
Yeah, the Chippendales. That's what I say. We could become
that'd
like
be great.
Magic Mike owners.
Just in case this podcast thing doesn't work out.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we'll get into.
That's a wild deal.
But to our female listeners, it's all about the people watching.
oh yeah,
None of us sitting at this
No.
table ever thought we were going to go in there and fall in love and have the guys that do, they learn very quickly. It's all about money.
if those silver dollar sandwiches,
No, I've known a couple of those guys. I don't know if they ever learned.
if the silver dollar sandwiches
Well,
weren't
there's probably
free,
some truth to that.
if the silver dollar sandwiches weren't free, I probably would have spent a lot of money.
On concession stand, we
I ain't working.
we actually there was a bachelor party in Louisville for a fan of the program, and we were there, and they had like trivia ongoing,
Oh boy,
and I picked up. I mean, because talk about being the smartest guy in the
shitty
room.
draw, huh?
Smartest guy in the room. Like I had some shirts, some Bud Light glasses. I think I had some coupons
Nice.
for some things. Yes, it's down in
What kind of coupons you get at a
well.
Buy one get one free lap dance.
No, it wasn't anything like that.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't anything fun like that. But I think it was
like
PTs.
half-priced
I think it was like PTs in Louisville.
That's a good one.
And then they had
been
trivia
there
going
several
on, and I knew stuff. Like the guy would come on.
PTs gives
It
a.
was like Jeopardy.
I'll take famous titties for 1,000.
No, it was like legit
That's
questions.
titles, Sean Connery.
just-
anal bum covers for 400. That's
Catch-
album covers, Trebek.
catch the seamen. Yeah. Catch these men.
Hey, though they don't make TV like that.
No, hell no.
Thanks for joining us with another trip down memory lane. We appreciate everybody that makes this show possible, including our title sponsor, The Gaslight, Lights by Logan, Blessner Insurance, Merkley & Sons, Southern Indiana Hardwoods, and we, of course, appreciate you, the listeners. We hope you enjoy it, and with that, as always, Dutchman out.